Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name's Corina. I'm literally breaking out, so let's ignore that. But I'm very excited because today is the show premiere, or at least the premiere event, I should say, for my show Graveyard Games that I'm on, that's going to be airing on YouTube and Roku in 2026. Tonight's the premiere event. The first episode doesn't premiere till Wednesday. Today's Sunday. So by the time I have this vlog out, at least the first episode will be out. And new episodes will get released every Wednesday, but for now you can watch it on YouTube. And in 2026, it's going to Roku. We were supposed to premiere on Roku, and then they did us dirty and aired a celebrity Halloween baking show instead of us and pushed us to 2026. So we are getting ready right now. I have this huge zit that I have to cover up, and I just finished my hair. I literally just curled it, honestly, and I'm wearing this cute little red dress that I will show you guys when I'm done getting ready to show the full fit, because I don't know what shoes I'm gonna wear yet, but let's get ready together. So we filmed this show like 2 months ago. It was either in June or July. I can't remember if it was June or July, but one of those J months. So now that it's finally airing October 1st, it'll have been like 2 or 3 months since we filmed this show, and we filmed it over a couple days. It's gonna be in total 5 episodes long. It was a really fun experience, and it's based on Halloween and pop culture. And if you know me, you know I love me Halloween and pop culture. I am the spooky queen. So it was only fitting that I got cast for a show like this. Hopefully we get a season 2. So if you're watching this and you love pop culture and Halloween and think you could excel in a show based off of that stuff, definitely follow graveyardgames.tv on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, all the things, so you can keep up for when they are casting for season 2. Oh my god, of course, I am literally running out of my eyebrow thing on today of all days. Wow, 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 wow. I love that for me. Gonna have to order one on Amazon like immediately after this. The casting process was super easy, honestly, compared to like other casting processes I've done in the past that were like extremely intricate with like background checks, psych tests, like all those things. They weren't fully on that type of vibe, but you had to fill out an application and answer all of these questions, of course, about, you know, kind of your knowledge and love for all things pop culture, Halloween, all the things, why you think you would be good on a show like this. So filled out that application not too long after. I can't remember how quick the turnaround was for me personally, but I know like tons and tons of people applied as well. And then you just kind of have like a video interview, and then from there you find out if you got the show. They kind of send you all of the NDAs, forms, contracts, and check your availability for when the show is going to film, because obviously if you're not available then you can't do it. So once we got all of that together, I went turbo mode on studying. Okay, like I just had no idea what to study. Honestly, like it's one of those things where the categories are so broad and can have so much information in them, you just like don't know what types of things to study. Like you can be given a category of horror icons, but it's like there's 1,000 horror icons. So, and then like nostalgia, pop culture, like all these different things that are relevant. And I just started like cramming as if I was back in college again, trying to like cram for a test. That was pretty much my study technique. Like I literally reactivated my old Quizlet account that I hadn't touched since college to make myself some digital flashcards. And with the help of like ChatGPT and modern day technology, making myself flashcards, a study guide, a quick outline, like all these things so that I could study up. Literally every extra second that I had was to studying, because like your girl came to win. So needed to study. And of course, had to keep this very much like under wraps in terms of like, I told my close friends that I filmed this TV show, but I didn't tell them anything about it or, you know, the results of it or what the episodes look like. I don't even know what the episodes look like. Like at this premiere event, we are gonna see the first 2 episodes, and I'm very excited to see how it turned out, how they edited it. I definitely feel like I am going to get a little villain edit, and that's okay, that's okay. We were asked a question of, this was during the interviews, and they're recorded interviews, so it's probably gonna be on their Instagram page at some point, but they asked us all the same like 5 questions for marketing promo stuff. And one of the questions was, would you rather be a villain and win, or would you rather be America's sweetheart and not win? And if you know me, what answer do you think I picked? Exactly right, the villain. So I wouldn't be surprised if me saying that pretty much locked me in to that villain edit, but we will see. When we were kind of told about the show, it was kind of giving like a Big Brother meets Traitors type of thing. So like you can make alliances, we have like confessionals, like a whole reality TV competition show type energy. And if you know me, I love Big Brother, I love Traitors, I really just love all reality TV. I've been in a lot of reality TV casting processes, so it was just kind of bound to happen. But this show could not have been more perfect for me and my interests, and if you know me, you know that. Very, very excited for this premiere event. I have no idea what to expect. So in terms of other things going on, I don't know, but it's been such a fun weekend. I went to Comic-Con yesterday. I went to Tate McRae on Friday. So I've had a loaded weekend, and then today is Sunday, and on Tuesday, I fly back home to Orlando to go see my friends, do horror nights, do all the things over there. So I have a very, very packed week ahead of me. I will make a separate vlog for the Orlando shenanigans, and I think we're gonna spend a day or 2 in Tampa as well. There's 6 cast members on the show. We all have like all different but kind of similar backgrounds in the sense that obviously like the pop culture and Halloween of it all is like bringing us together, but backgrounds of kind of how we got to that point, very, very different. Like Lauren is a podcaster. He's also just like a human encyclopedia in terms of like all things movie and horror and all of that stuff. I was like so nervous when I kind of started to peep his knowledge, because I was like, oh, he knows his. Alex he works in nursing, I believe, but also Alex runs a small business, horror themed business. Colton, my baby, he is a film director and just like knows all of the movie history and things like that of just kind of being in the movie industry. Story has a horror themed small business. She also has a horror themed podcast, and I also believe, do not quote me because I can't remember fully, but I believe she's a writer. And then Jen, the like biggest competition, that girl, she stays going to horror trivia. She's done like horror trivia consistently for like the past like 8, 9, 10 years. So my girl knows everything. And then you have me, just a lover of all things Halloween for forever, criminal justice major, crime scene investigation specialization, criminal profiling specialization. Mine's more on the educational side of things, but because of my schooling, I had to read a lot into like murders and mysteries and crimes and all these things, and a lot of horror generates from a lot of those things. If you think about some of the like serial killers and horror icons, a lot of them stem from like real kind of stories, some of them. So that was kind of like how my background translated a little bit differently. Okay, had to do my contacts, my mascara, everything off camera, but I'm very excited to see all of my castmates and the crew, because I haven't seen any of them except for one of our producers. I've seen him at a couple events recently, but I haven't seen anyone from the cast pretty much since the show ended. Colton and I got drinks like the day or 2 after we finished filming the show, but other than that, I've not seen anyone. So I'm super excited to see everyone again and just kind of catch up on what they've been doing for the past couple months and how they feel about the show finally airing and us finally being able to talk about it. So it'll definitely be a fun little reunion. Okay, I had to do off camera. I had to lock in for a second because I was just wasting too much time getting distracted. So I'm like low-key getting nervous. I think it's just because it's been so long since we filmed that, and I also like can't remember everything I did and did not say. And I'm sure it's just like a weird thing to kind of like see yourself on TV like that for the first time. Like obviously like filming a vlog, filming a TikTok, like you have control over like what you say, or you're kind of like not like putting a persona on, but you're kind of like making sure you say things a certain way. You'll do a couple retakes, things like that. Like baby, there is no playing, there is no retakes, okay? So it's like kind of whatever you said. Sometimes we would have to do a retake just because of camera angles and things, but at that point you're just like saying exactly what you said again. Whereas like the first time you say it, it's very raw and just like reactionary. And I'm also just very competitive, so I'm just wondering what did I say? Okay, so here is the final makeup look. I just put on my lips and this is the final look. This is pretty much the makeup I did for the show, and I had to do it like back-to-back days, so I just kind of kept it same simple that I always do, nothing crazy. If any of my lashes are ever falling off in the show, please do not tell me. I do not want to hear it, okay? It was long hours of filming and I couldn't exactly just jump on an eyelash to fix it if I needed to, but this is the final makeup look. I'll show you guys the full fit and then we're off. Okay, here is the final fit. So I just put these gold earrings in and my little red dress. I have these little brown kitten heels on, and then I'm also wearing my Scream Louis, and this is the fit.
Screening the first 2 episodes of the series. They're each 22 minutes each, and then will be followed by a short little Q&A after. So feel free to laugh, feel free to you know, throw out an answer if you know it. Feel free to hit the person next to you. It's supposed to be fun. And anyway, enjoy the show.
I think it would be helpful if you give us a quick elevator pitch. How would you describe Graveyard Games to someone who maybe just walked in from the street and hasn't seen it yet?
I guess I can start. I would say the Graveyard Games is kind of just, you know, at the core, it's a celebration of the season. It's a celebration of the holiday. It's spooky, it's fun, it's light. It's something you can kind of just watch with your friends. There's really no pressure on the show. And
it's like Halloween, but you don't have to like flip the channel when your 4-year-old comes in. Like it's, no one's like getting beheaded or anything. We love Halloween and haunted houses, and we actually, this time last year, we were working on Let's Make a Deal. There's some like Let's Make a Deal fans, right?
Oh man.
I turned to one of the producers and was like, because it was a Halloween themed episode, and those are always my favorite. And I was like, why isn't there a Halloween game show? Well, a year later.
Our background sort of in the immersive haunt world. I'm not sure if anyone's familiar with the Clown Academy or Intruder Escape. But we used to build large sets and mazes and everything. So transitioning that into a game show.
Unlimited has been incredible. They were our first sponsor on board. They're truly lovely. And when we started to like reach out to like sponsors and stuff, like let's try and get this together in like April, May of this year. And they didn't all like come together. They come together all at once in like end of June, like early July. So like we had it greenlit in beginning of July and then shot at the end of July.
Because you were looking for players who kind of love Halloween, but also are equally competitive, what was your approach to the casting, and what were those qualities that you were really looking for, not only in the contestants, but also, honestly, the slam dunk of a host? He was amazing.
Let's just point out, Aurelio Voltaire, please stand up. Please stand up. Aurelio in a Halloween game show is like bread meets butter. I don't know.
And his fans love him. I've seen comments on social media.
Oh my God, his cult is after us all. Yeah. So, no, casting was it was something that we actually thought was going to be a very large obstacle. When we posted the thing on our story, we had a lot of, haunt people from Intruder Escape and the previously immersive haunts in our socials. But when we posted it, we were like, I hope people apply. I hope people find this fun. And we had over 40,000 shares and views, and so we were like, whoa! And we did have to end up stopping the casting because we just had to go through people, and we found that there was a lot of people that loved Halloween. There was a lot of people that loved horror. On the casting thing, we rated every single topic out of 10 to make sure that they understood and they were going to play the game. They had knowledge, and pretty much everyone rated it out of 10. And we were like 10 out of 10. We're like, okay, so let's kind of go to the next thing. And we had just kind of a notes little tab on our casting, and the big differentiator was the 6 that we chose. They all had some sort of story behind them. And I think that really allowed us to kind of pull it out, and it gave them a little bit more motivation also on the screen of like what they were playing for and what Halloween meant and what horror meant to them.
And the Halloween community and haunt community is the most welcoming community ever. Shout out to everyone.
I would say that, ultimately we can see this on a grand scale. Our vision is like, I can see a studio audience and on a giant scale with lights and, it looking like a real graveyard and all of that. But
obviously more seasons.
Obviously more seasons for sure, but I'd say get through October.
We're going to get through this month and then kind of listen to the people. Do we do like more horror or Halloween unscripted shows? Because there's a lot of horror scripted, but kind of less horror unscripted.
Growing up Hispanic, like a Ouija board is like a no go, do not touch, not even for fun. I will not go near one. I feel like I know my core universal monsters, like my Invisible Man, my mummy, my creature from the Black Lagoon.
The Hex. Who do you choose?
Well, I am still a little...
We're about community.
Don't
here.
worry, Corina. I'm still really hurt from Story nominating me. So, since we are being competitive, I choose Story.
Want to go for each other, and that's fine with me. Where's my popcorn? Because I'll sit back here by myself and watch.
Wow.
There's no way they're gonna let me stay back here like unscathed while they're just kind of going for each other. There's no way.
Who would you like to choose to battle against in the Hex?
These people are just focused on each other, and this is like exactly what I wanted. Laying low. Corina. I knew you were gonna pull that. I knew
that
it.
is a surprise.
I knew it.
The safest position on the game board, and she's coming right to the center of the action.
You should have picked the person that put you in the hex, not me. What I do? Go after Jen, then, not me. I didn't say your name, so don't say mine.
That's also true. She's completely innocent.
It'll be fun. Let's go with an E.
Is there an E?
I was just trying to make it as hard as possible so that if anything, I could buy myself some more time. M.
Is there an M?
I write down thumb, ? And I'm like, thumb. Horror had everything to do with me being a criminal justice major. A lot of times that I watch a horror movie, I am psychoanalyzing the slasher in it, or even just the moves of the victims. What is going on in the mind of, some of these horror icons or, serial killers or anything horror and Halloween related. My options right now are the Fool and the Devil. I want nothing to do with this Fool card, and the Devil card, I feel like it's something that's gonna shake things up, and if anyone's gonna have that power, it needs to be me.
Went for $45,000, making Corina the winner.
We can kind of focus on everyone else.
But nonetheless, Alex, you're taking one step closer to the Hex.
I think she's a bit of a wild card. She might be someone I need to watch out for.
It lets me switch with anyone on the playing field right now.
Oh, you're lying.
Oh my God! No!
Jen having this card right now, I am so scared. I'm so bad with names.
How are we feeling about this?
Not good.
That was real tough.
Colton, let's start with you. What does your list look like?
Roman, Bridger, Jill, Mickey, Stu, Billy, Ethan, Quinn.
The whole character list on there.
Oh, Charlie and Amber.
Were you in the movie? I have a card I would like to use.
What's going on?
What card do you have?
This is the devil card. So this allows me to actually choose who he's going to go against in the hex. I love revenge. And I think he deserves to get his revenge. So I choose Jen.
These two players are the only two players guaranteed to return next week for the final episode of this season of Graveyard Games. Under normal circumstances, Jen would be here because Colton picked Jen. But instead, in an act of betrayal, or was it strategy?
Strategy, hopefully.
Corina brought Jen to this position.
Okay, got a ton of new PR for kind of the fall season and going into like spooky season. So I'm gonna do a little bit of an unboxing haul. I have a couple makeup products, designer things, and then some other just random PR. Starting off strong with YSL, of course, my literal favorite brand to get PR from. And they sent me a new fragrance. I love my YSL fragrances. Like, the perfume I get complimented the most on is my YSL. Now, this is the Libre Vanilla, which I think the other one that I have is a Libre scent too. Okay, this is what the bottle looks like, which my favorite one also has kind of the same bottle except it's clear. Oh, this smells so good. So vanilla, like you smell like a dessert. I love it. Thank you, YSL. I love you guys so much. Please never stop sending me PR. Next package is from Maybelline, the Falsies Lash Lift. So they sent me some waterproof and washable, so waterproof and non-waterproof mascara for their new Falsies Lash Lift. So thank you very much to Maybelline. I'm always trying out new mascaras and waterproof is like by far the way to go. So L'Oreal sent over this Age Perfect Age Defying Serum. It has skin renewing complex and vitamins B3 and C. Trying to age backwards. Okay, my birthday is coming up. I don't need it to show. Alrighty, so age defying cream. Okay, this next one is from L'Oreal. It's the Revitalift Triple Power, again with the anti-aging moisturizer and a tripeptide age defying serum. We love. It's like they know I'm trying to age backwards and they know that my birthday is coming up, so I need it the most right now. Garnier also sent over some heat activated sleek and stay serum and a cool air dry cream, and it's like defining butter. It's for my girlies with the curlies and for Hispanic Heritage Month. So love my Hispanic girlies. I know the curly hair struggles. I straighten this hair. I also curl it with a wand when I curl it. So I need to start embracing like my natural curls, and I need the right products to do that with. Velvet Caviar also sent over some new fun fall phone cases and phone accessories. This one has like a bunch of little ghosts on it, which I'm going to put on my phone like right after this video. Then also this really fun patterned one, a new phone charm that is white to match my ghosts on my new phone case, and two magnetic like phone ring grips. I'm assuming they probably match these cases, knowing them. Yes, here's a little ghost one, and here's the other one to match that case. Last but not least, I went to a Miss Me pop-up event. They like relaunched the brand. So they gave us these cool like oversized denim bags, and in it they gave us these really cute matching sweat sets. I got the set in brown, but it says Miss Me in like little jewels on the butt, and then it's like a cropped zip up, and that also says Miss Me on the back of the zip up, and a cute little denim hat that says Miss Me on it. So thank you to all of these brands that have sent over really fun stuff. I love doing PR unboxings, and I'm so thankful for all of the companies that send me PR. So thank you so much to all of these brands.